Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
SP Tulsian of sptulsian.com is with us. Mr. Tulsian, good afternoon. Your thoughts on SBI numbers?
See, Anuj, I've been seeing the price behavior of the stock, post these numbers, and sometimes I wonder that can we just keep our focus only on the fresh slippages or the net or the total slippages of a stock like State Bank of India? Definitely, that's a very narrow way of interpreting the results. Now, if I come onto the numbers, honestly, I don't see anything attractive, but I was amazed to see the stock moving up by 3% at some point of time till we got all the data with us. Now, those things happens, when the stock is either, in the strong hands on the long side or on the short side. And that is what we have seen, that probably the long people, have tried to pull the stock, giving the impression that the results are seen to be quite good, which in fact are not. Now, if I just quickly go through, if I just first start with the operating profit, it is at 11,009. That's how I analyze the number. Operating profit 11,973 against 11,874 of the previous quarter, previous year. I am not taking on a sequential basis, which is more logical, which was at 15,800 crore. That means your operating profit was much under pressure. Whatever NII, everything got booked into that. Now come on the provisions. Again, provisions have seen, even excluding the treasury operations, treasury mark to market, the provisions have been quite high at 13,000 crore. Come on profit before tax minus 7,255 crore. The tax credit, which is a deferred tax credit, is just a book entry. You cannot have even the reversal of the earlier tax paid. So this is a non-cash item. So loss is at 7,255 crore. Come on retail EBIT at 1832 crore against Q4 of 3,587 crore. That means the retail segment has shown huge pressure where the EBIT has fallen by about 1900 crore. So I'm unable to understand the anything positive. And if you really see the management commentary, everywhere the PCR and the provisions have all been talked of NCLT 1, NCLT 2. That means you are playing a 2020 game or maybe one day match where you have a stiff target in the defensive way. This is not the way of just protecting the making the provisions and seeing all these things. So honestly, the view which I've held in the morning, taking the technical factors, the stock is due for corrections and these results are not seen supporting in any way, and I maintain my same view that the stock is going to see the corrections, if not on a real-time basis, maybe in this week itself, ahead of the next weekly open option expiry.
Mr. Tulsian, if we can start with some thoughts maybe on GAIL, as Hindalco, any of these numbers that you would have analyzed.
See, first coming on IGL, I think the numbers are seen to be quite muted, because if you need to see the sequential top line, the top line growth has been seen, and read it in conjunction with the MGL, Mahanagar Gas Limited, which is also sitting as distribution. IGL has shown the flattish kind of profit before tax and PAT, and that is seen rightly as a disappointment with an EPS of 2 rupees 50 paise for this quarter as well as for Q4 also. So if you don't have the growth, and if you are giving 1.5 times valuation of MGL, which has also shown a sequential growth of about 18 to 20%, there is no logic in remaining invested or taking a positive call on the stock at the current valuations. Coming on GAIL, I think the natural gas marketing, which is not their core business, because their core business is more of transmission. The natural gas marketing has shown a threefold increase in their EBIT to 550 crore from 150 crore, and that is taken market by as one-off. Yes, I agree that the petchem, their core second core business, has shown a huge increase in their EBIT by maybe about 300%, which I was expected after seeing the numbers from Reliance Industries, that petchem is doing quite well. So probably that has not gone well with the market. Coming on Hindalco, I think very good numbers again on a sequential basis, because aluminium has really come into the play. They have saved on the depreciation, they have saved on the interest, because all the commodity stocks, as I have been repeatedly saying, need to be looked into on a sequential basis rather than YOY basis. This is how I analyze the results. So if I take that into consideration, Hindalco has shown good numbers. They don't present the consolidated numbers, but we have seen again the good numbers from Novelis. Coming on UBL, United Breweries, the June quarter is always the best for the beer makers, and we have seen a good growth in fact, because YOY comparison has to be made, and that has shown excellent numbers, and with an EPS of closer to about 9 rupees for Q1, even that is seen to be quite robust. So keeping positive view on Hindalco and UBL, but maybe GAIL, if it corrects further, maybe about a total by about 6-7% today, that qualifies as a buy. But from IGL, I'll remain away because our buying will continue to remain more on MGL rather than IGL.
Okay, and Mr. Tulsian, finally on Voltas.
Voltas again, and Anuj, the unitary cooling has shown the flattish kind of performance, but not as bad as it was feared to be, because we have been expecting that because of the summer not being so severe, the AC sales will take a hit, but that has not happened. Electromechanical project has shown excellent numbers, and we have been, in fact, if you take a call among the consumption play, probably this is the cheapest stock, or maybe amongst the durable discretionary spendings play, this is seen to be the cheapest stock available with a P multiple of maybe 27, 28. So we continue to remain positive on the stock after seeing the number. As I said, that their trading portfolio also has shown the flattish kind of performance with good growth, but the electromechanical projects and engineering division has really shown excellent improvement in the performance.